Courtney's in Atlanta. Hi, Courtney. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for taking my call today.
Sure. What's up?
Okay, so I have fallen into the student loan conundrum. All of my debt is in student loans. I'm 30 years old. I have about $300,000 in student loans, and I am engaged. Have been for the past 3 years because we are scared to get married. Because of the debt, we are nervous to buy a home. We are currently renting, and we want to get free. We are completely new to you and your show and your plan. So we just want to go.
I understand why you're scared with $300,000 in student loan debt. Why does that affect getting married?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't. I guess.
Well, it did. You told me you've been waiting 3 freaking years.
Right. So I guess neither one of us just want to go to the courthouse and get married, but
you want to be able to pay for something nicer is what you're saying.
Right. But
are you a doctor or a lawyer?
I'm actually a pharmacist.
What are you earning?
100.5?
Actually it's more like 122 maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Gross.
Does that feel low?
It's a little low, but you're starting. You just got out. So,
correct.
How long you been out of school?
For the past 3 years.
Okay. All right.
What's his situation?
I got an undergrad degree before I actually went into pharmacy school.
What does he make?
He makes 60, and then he also gets bonuses.
Does he have a bunch of debt too?
He actually has no debt. And he has very minimal credit history. So we actually did seek out, mortgage pre-approval, and we got it, but it was basically
you don't need to buy a house. You're broke.
So let me tell you tell you a story.
That's where we're at.
Let me tell you a story. My husband and I had $280,000 of student loans, a little less than you, but if you add our credit cards in, we are call it 300.
Yeah, no credit cards for us.
My point is, your income is a lot better than ours was back then, at least to start. And for you guys, it doesn't matter. Like Dave said, getting married is not the issue. Matter of fact, go ahead and get married, work on this thing together, and go through it together. And you're just going to have to walk through these steps and commit to the fact that we've got this debt here for a couple of years. We're living on nothing to get this paid off. Luckily, you guys have got a good shovel. You've got a good income, and that's it. It's just the student loans, right?
And Courtney, you feel stuck, don't you?
I really do.
And you feel a little bit ashamed to marry him, and hand him $300K.
Yes.
Like you're going, this is pretty serious dowry here, yeah. That's an old word, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's so it is messing up, not getting married, but it's messing up your view of yourself and your relationships. Is that
and it's also difficult to budget because we want to have one bank account.
You don't need to have one bank account until you're married.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me project a future for you that you haven't seen. Let's run some numbers for a second. Okay. Go get married this weekend. No, just ride with me on my little trip here, okay? Just for a second. It sounds absurd, but you've been dating for 3 years. You've been engaged forever. We'll celebrate in other ways later. Now, if I calculated correctly, you make 122, he makes 60. That's 182. He has no debt. We have now one house to support. One set of rent, one set of heat and air, one set of electricity, one set of water, one set of things in the refrigerator. You with me?
Right.
So your living costs go down approximately in half.
I also have a car payment.
Oh, what do you owe on your car?
20.
Okay, we'll put that in the story too. Okay. Now, so you make 122. He makes 60. And he has bonuses on top of that. What do you think he'll really make in the coming 12 months, including his bonuses?
Probably maybe 170 maybe 70 with the bonus.
Okay. And I know this about you. You may not, but you can pick up pharmacy duty in the ER at the local hospital on the weekends, and you can make another 25 or 30 if you put in a whole bunch more hours than you're putting in as a temporary measure. Okay? And so now I'm at 155 and 70. So I think I'm doing 2 1/4 now. Anybody with me here? I got $300,000 in student loan debt, and I'm going to take my 2 1/4 and I'm going to live on 50. That leaves me 175 minus taxes to put on the 300. You're debt free in 2 years.
Just by picking up extra hours.
Picking up extra hours, living together, married,
On 50.
and spending no money. You're not eating out. You're not going on vacation, and you're sure as crud not buying a house. We might be selling your car.
Right.
To get a cheaper car. But the goal here is to get free, because otherwise we're stuck. We want to get free so we can buy a house and live a great life together and build wealth.
And have kids.
And have kids and be generous. But right now, you can't see that because you've got Mount Everest stuck between you and hope.
Right.
And I just took Mount Everest apart with a pickaxe. In 2 years, I did that.
Right.
But I'm telling you, it's going to be a really hard 2 years. Because all the little luxuries you're accustomed to, none of them. You get nothing. Don't you dare see the inside of a restaurant unless you're working there.
Yeah, so...
Tuna fish.
I did have a second,
and day-old bread.
I agree, yes. So I guess the biggest thing was I did hear several of your advices to other people, just being like, don't rely on public service loan forgiveness. Do it yourself.
I just got you out of debt in 2 years. Why would you even bring that up?
Right. Well, because I guess my fiance sees it as a way out.
It's not a way out. It's a 10-year lie. You know what percentage of the public service loans forgiveness actually get forgiven? Less than 2%. 98% get screwed by this plan.
Right.
Think about the way you're feeling right now. Do you want to feel that for the next 10 years? Waiting on something that likely won't happen.
Yeah, the reason he wants you to plug into that, he doesn't think there's another way. But you guys make a lot of money together.
You sure do.
And you can make even more and spend none of it and throw it all at the student loans and kill that sucker.
Mm-hmm.
$150 a year for 2 years out of 2 1/4, and you're free.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be done in 2 years. It took my husband and I 7.5. Put that in perspective. Okay. And we rented the whole time, so
and you had
let
babies.
That make you. And we had that was after the fact.
I know.
But for you,
it wasn't after the 7 years, was it?
Yeah, it was after the 7 years.
Oh, you didn't have any kids after 7?
We waited. Okay. We rented for. Here's the stats. We rented for 10 years, and waited for 11 years to have kids.
Wow.
Yep.
Because it was doing to her what you thought it was doing to you before this phone call.
Right.
Now I might be off by a year.
Mm-hmm.
But whoopee.
And that's fine.
3 years. Whoopee.
Mm-hmm.
I might be off by another year. You might do it in 1.5 years because you guys just go bananas and your husband goes, hey, game on. I'm working 24/7. We're getting done. Get married this weekend and kill this debt, girl. Do it.
Well, I appreciate your advice. I feel like...
She's not going to do it. She's
not going to do it. Do it.
Everybody in America just heard that. You are not. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for calling, Courtney.
Please do it. Please prove us wrong.
Oh. Hey, if you don't do it after this, you know whose fault it is, Courtney? Yours. Because we have done our job. Thank you for calling, kiddo.